Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be comparing two foundations. So today's are the new Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick and the new Fenty Skin Hydra Vizor Huez Tinted Moisturizer. These both just came out and I feel like both of them are super popular right now. So I wanted to try them both side by side for you and read some details, see what they're all about, and let you know if I think it's worth your money or which one I think is more worth your money. So it's gonna be a fun one. Before we get started though, please give this video a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Join the family. Thank you so much if you do, but if you want to see me compare these two, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright guys, like I said, I have both of these pulled up on Sephora is where I got both of them. So I'm just gonna like summarize some details and then we're gonna try them out. Just like to preface the video, I know these are not gonna be like the exact same product. And I know they're gonna have similarities, I know they're gonna have differences. The main reason I'm doing this one today is because both of these are very new and both are very popular. So I wanted to see if you had to pick one, if you're in the market and you thought about both of these, which one I would say is worth it more so than the other. So yeah, the first one I have pulled up is Charlotte Tilbury. Again, it's the Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint Hydrating Foundation Stick. So this is obviously like a skin tint as well. I got the shade 5, which is medium with neutral undertones. There's 0.3 ounces in here and it goes for $46. So it's Charlotte Tilbury. It's definitely on the pricier side. There's 20 different shades that you could choose from with this one. And then some of the highlights, it's hydrating, light coverage, radiant finish, stick formula, cruelty-free. It's a light coverage hydrating foundation stick with 20 flexible shades, glides and blends for weightless second skin finish and glow. So it's supposed to give the skin a plumper appearance and nourish. Supposed to transform dull complexions with antioxidant and moisturizing abilities. It's supposed to be a super natural foundation that quickly smooths, blurs, and leaves a soft focus finish, which I personally think it really does. It looks beautiful on the skin. And then next up we have Fenty. So this is the Hydra Vizor Huez Tinted Moisturizer, broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. So this one goes for $42. So what is that? Like $4 cheaper than Charlotte Tilbury. So not by much. This one has 1.7 ounces. So you get significantly more product with the Fenty than you do with the Charlotte Tilbury, like literally more than an ounce more in this. It is also a liquid. Charlotte Tilbury is a stick, so I feel like that does kind of make a difference. I got this one in shade 3. So shade 3 doesn't say what it is, but essentially it's like a medium as well. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shades to choose from with this. And I know with a tinted moisturizer, it is a little bit more flexible than just a foundation would be. But just so you guys are aware, there are more foundation shades with the Charlotte Tilbury than there are with the Fenty Tinted Moisturizer. Again, I know there is a difference, but just so you guys know. The other thing that I don't love about this one, it comes like this, but if you want to get like the little like cover that goes over it, this thing, you have to pay extra and you have to buy that separately. It's like $6 more. So realistically, if you want to get the cover that goes on top of this, you don't need to, but if you wanted to, then it's like $48. So I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like it that like a product would, like you're paying for an incomplete packaging, if that makes sense. Normally I love Fenty packaging and I obviously love Fenty products. That's just the one thing I really don't like about this. Like it's already pricey. I should get the whole package, not just part of it. So that was my one critique. And then this one says a mineral SPF moisturizer that flexes across 10 inclusive shades to hydrate, visibly boost skin elasticity, protect, and visibly reduce pores and dark spots. It's a light coverage, just like Charlotte Tilbury. It's a radiant finish, and it's a liquid formulation. It's a lightweight moisturizer with SPF protection, plumps the skin with hydration, improves the look of elasticity, reduces pores, or the look of pores, and dark spots, and provides a natural looking glowing coverage for all. So I would say the descriptions of them do sound like they do something similar for you. It's not like they're like two completely different spectrums of a product. They have similarities, so I'm excited to see how they do on the skin. I will say I've tried both. I've used both multiple times and I really, really like both. So this is also like a video for me to see which one I like more, because I have been grabbing for both a ton. So I'm gonna swatch both of them really quick so we can see what we're working with. Here's Charlotte Tilbury on there. Ooh, these are gonna be a very different undertones. Oh my god, I did not realize how different that is. That's crazy. So here's Charlotte Tilbury over here. It's like the more neutral looking one, and then Fenty is like the much, much warmer one right next to it. They both are very glowy. I will say Fenty is a tiny bit more glowy, but they both look really, really beautiful. So I think that's all for now. I will say packaging wise, obviously I like Charlotte Tilbury more because I feel like Fenty is incomplete if it didn't come with like the outer casing already. So I prefer the packaging on Charlotte Tilbury. As far as it being a stick or a liquid, I love both. I normally gravitate more towards like the liquid foundations, but for some reason this one has been drawing me in so much, and I've just been loving how easy and quick and mess free it is. So I don't really know on that part. But let's just start applying and then we'll talk more details afterwards. I'm gonna do Charlotte on my left, Fenty on my right, and yeah, we could get started. Okay guys, I am back. Here are both of the foundations freshly applied. I do see some differences right off the bat. So first thing I noticed, they both were really, really easy to blend and apply. Charlotte Tilbury was actually easier to blend and apply than the Fenty one was. Not by a ton, but it was. I felt like it was just a lot more seamless to like melt into my skin super quickly. The coverage on Charlotte Tilbury is a little bit better too. I feel like I had some spots on both sides of my face. You can't really see them anymore on the Charlotte Tilbury side, but you could see everything still pretty much on the Fenty side. So that was one thing. Coverage is better on the Charlotte Tilbury side. For my pores, both of them did a beautiful job like making the look of my pores kind of disappear. So I feel like you really can't tell, especially right here where they always get accentuated the most. Like both are doing a good job of making them look like they're not there. I feel like the warmer tone of the Fenty one isn't as noticeable now that they're both on my face next to each other. You guys let me know if you see the difference, but I feel like now that they're on my face, they both look pretty good. I do prefer the way the Charlotte Tilbury one feels. It feels less like makeup-y, like there's something on my face than the Fenty one does. I feel like with Fenty, now that I'm comparing the two, like if I had it on its own, I probably wouldn't say this as much because I don't feel like it feels makeup-y per se. But since I'm comparing the two, I will say Fenty feels more like makeup-y on my face than Charlotte Tilbury does. The other advantage Fenty has is the fact that it has SPF, so you can wear it during the day. Sorry, I had like hair from the brush in my nose. Anyways, you could wear it throughout the day. Don't have to worry as much because you're protecting your skin. It's like built into the product. With Charlotte Tilbury, it's not, there's no SPF in it, but you can apply an SPF underneath and get that result. So I guess it's not too big of a deal at the end of the day. Both look beautiful though. I would say the finish of them is very similar, if not the same. Like I feel like the finish looks pretty much identical on both sides, so nothing really different there. Right now I'm leaning more towards Charlotte Tilbury though, just as an overall product, but I do want to put the rest of my makeup on and see how other products react with both of these. So I'm gonna do that really quick and I will be right back to give you guys final thoughts. Okay guys, I'm back. Here is the finished look on both sides of my face. I have a clear winner personally. You guys let me know in the comments if you think differently. If I had to choose one side of my face, like foundation wise, I would choose Charlotte Tilbury, and here's why. I love the packaging. I love any Charlotte Tilbury packaging, but I feel like the prices of the two are so similar. Yes, you do get more product, a lot more, in the Fenty, but a little goes such a long way with the Charlotte Tilbury. You get more coverage out of it. It still feels like there's like nothing on your skin. Like I said, I felt like more like I had something on my skin with the Fenty than I did with the Charlotte Tilbury. They both gave me that blurred look as far as pores go. The Charlotte Tilbury one has a little more of a shade range. It matches my skin tone a tiny bit better because it is that more neutral medium versus like a warm neutral. I think it just looks more flawless and seamless on my face melted together with the other products that are on top. Like I feel like my finished makeup look on the Charlotte Tilbury side just looks a little bit better than the Fenty side, and I can still see some blemishes. So I'm gonna say my winner is Charlotte Tilbury. If you're gonna pay the 40-something, my recommendation would be Charlotte Tilbury. I love both though. I feel like if you were eyeing the Fenty one and you really, really wanted it, you're not gonna be disappointed. Like, it's beautiful. It looks good, feels good, everything. I just feel like almost everything was a little bit better with the Charlotte Tilbury when I compared the two on my face. So for me personally, I'm picking this one. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment and let me know what you think about how both of them turned out, what your choice is. Let me know what else you want to see from me. Give this a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. But stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.